Hello and welcome to my channel, Exceedingly Good Reviews. This is my thoughts on video. My thoughts on AEW Dynamite from the 7th of October 2020. This was Chris Jericho's 30-year anniversary show. Congratulations, Chris Jericho, on your 30 years of service to the wrestling industry. You have been an absolute tremendous individual performer and we have enjoyed every single moment of it. I have no doubt of that. So I will give my quick run through of what occurred on the show and then give my overall thoughts. First match of the night, Will Hobbs taking on Brian Cage, the Machine Brian Cage. The FTW World Championship was on the line here. Two big men, blow for blow, two powerhouses showing off their strength, their agility. Ultimately, the match was won by Brian Cage. He retained his FTW Championship. Taz afterwards said to Will Hobbs he was very impressed and he was offering an open spot on Team Taz to Will Hobbs. Ricky Starks is in the ring. It looks like, it's either you join us or we're going to take you out. Darby Allin makes the save. Good for you, Darby Allin. We then get a couple of individuals congratulating Chris Jericho. We get Slash, Dennis Miller, Hiroshi Tanahashi of New Japan Pro Wrestling. What a legend. Ted Irvin, Bully Ray, all congratulating Chris Jericho on his service. Video package from Lance Archer about Jon Moxley, their upcoming match. Don't like seeing Lance Archer speak. You look more intimidating when you don't speak. You've got Jake the Snake Roberts. He's your mouthpiece. Use him. Utilize him. Don't like hearing Lance Archer speak here. Second match of the night, the Hybrid 2. It's Angelico and Jack Evans taking on FTR with Tully Blanchard for the AEW Tag Team titles. This was an absolute belter of a match. Jack Evans, great. A couple of unfortunate slips here or there, but he's a risk taker. He takes risks. He's a high, energetic, very fast individual. So he's bound to make a couple of slips here or there. Angelico, very technical. Ultimately, there was nothing they could do. FTR, they are the AEW Tag Team Champions for a reason. They end up winning the match, retaining their AEW Tag Team titles. That's good for them. We see the Young Bucks backstage. They've been watching on. They end up super kicking the cameraman. What is their problem with Tony Schiavone and now cameramen? Yeah, it's not a very safe place to work, the backstage area of AEW currently. MJF tells a story about Chris Jericho. We get a few more individuals with the congratulatory video packages for Chris Jericho. Shaquille O'Neal, Gene Simmons, Don Callis, Lars Ulrich, and DDP, all congratulating Chris Jericho on his 30 years of service. Third match of the night, it's the dog collar match. It's Cody Rhodes taking on Mr. Brodie Lee for the TNT Championship. Yeah, this was a great match. This was a belter. I miss blood in wrestling matches. Natural blood. People getting busted up. I don't like it getting overused like it did in the Attitude Era. However, when it does occur now, it's more of a major thing. It's more of a dodgy, moment because you're seeing blood and you don't normally see blood in wrestling matches anymore. So yeah, Cody Rhodes gets busted open by the chain, I'm assuming. In an advert break, Cody puts Brodie Lee through a table. Brodie Lee's busted open, he's bleeding hard. But yeah, this was a great match. Great utilization of the dog collar, the chain connecting them. Great utilization, great inventiveness from these two individuals. A crossroads and a pin, a 1-2-3 later. Cody Rhodes is once again your TNT champion. Two-time TNT champion. Good for you, Cody Rhodes. Great to see you back on top. He's going to be defending the title against Orange Cassidy. He said he wants to defend the title next week on the anniversary show of AEW Dynamite. Orange Cassidy comes out, gives him a thumbs up, and it's a thumbs up back from Cody Rhodes. Cody. I keep saying Cody Rhodes, it's just Cody, remember. Copyright. Just Cody. This was my star match of the night, by the way. Star match. This was a belter of a match. Check it out if you can. Interview with Kenny Omega. Omega's backstage talking about the tournament that's been announced. 6 competitors have so far been announced for this tournament. He's saying he's going to win the tournament because he wins all the tournaments that he's ever in. And then go on and win the AEW Heavyweight Championship. And if he's got to go through Hangman Page, so be it. We get the fourth match of the night. It's Big Swall taking on Serena Deeb. These are two great in-ring talents. Serena Deeb, criminally underutilized in WWE. Yeah, two great technical wrestlers, great technical match. Could have done with going on for a bit longer maybe. I was getting quite into it, enjoying it quite a lot. Big Swall ends up picking up the win. Nice match here. Nice little match here. The only women's segment on this show, though. That was unfortunate. Moxley video package, hyping up his upcoming match with Lance Archer. And then our 5th match of the night, the main event, the Chaos Project, Luther and Serpentico taking on Jake Hager and Mr. Chris Jericho, the demigod. A little bit of the bubbly, Le Champion, Chris Jericho. This was a great match also. This, you know, a lot of the action on the show was great. It was booked excellently. This match, like I said, built about how Jericho and Luther, the 30 years interaction in the business, and the fact that Chris Jericho now finally has a win because he wins the match. He pins Luther here and wins the match for his team. Chris Jericho and Jake Hager win the match with the Inner Circle at ringside, all celebrating, all congratulatory and whatnot. MJF comes out. MJF with a present. The present ends up being revealed as, let me get this right, Clownico, the El Clown. Clownico? What? Anyway, Clownico has another present, and that present is a picture. Jericho opens it up, and it's a picture of MJF. How arrogant of MJF. But great interaction by these two individuals. Can't wait to see these two have a match somewhere down the line. That is going to be a belter of a match. The heel locker room all empties out. They're all celebrating with Chris Jericho in the ring. And we get a credit roll on the show to end the show. And Chris Jericho did every job. Executive producer, executive cameraman, technical director, fashion designer, caterer, all of them, Chris Jericho. Congratulations, Chris Jericho. This was a belter of a show, a great appreciation night for Chris Jericho, and we do appreciate you, Chris Jericho. You are a great wrestler, and I will not have anyone tell me different. But if you do want to tell me different, let me know in the comments. So yeah, overall, this was a belter of a show. This was well worth the watch. A bit disappointed that there was only one women's match on this card, only one women's segment. That was quite unfortunate. I would have liked to have seen them build more of the women, but you know, hey ho, you can't get everything. All the rest of the action, though, like I said, it was phenomenal. The tag team title match was great. The FTW world title match at the beginning of the night, great. The women's match that we did get was a fun, entertaining match. The dog collar match, that was a belter. Like I said, that's my star match of the night. And then the main event, it was a great way of finishing off the show. Chris Jericho celebrating and whatnot with all the heels and with the credit roll. It was a great show. So overall, this was a belter of a show. My thoughts on this show is that it was great and well worth a watch. If you can find it, please do and watch it, because you will appreciate every moment of this. It's great to see that they got so many celebrities, both from outside of the wrestling world and inside the wrestling world, from the music world, from film and television, all congratulating Chris Jericho here. That was a nice touch and nice to see. Hiroshi Tanahashi, the New Japan Pro Wrestling, what a legend he is. Could we see some kind of link up between New Japan and AEW down the line? This could be the first steps in that relationship between the two organizations. That would be great to see and very detrimental to WWE. So yes, please, let's see that. Let's see a bit more competition for WWE and make WWE up the game. Because this show, this was a belter. Well worth a watch. So those are my thoughts on the show. What are yours? Let me know in the comments. Like this video, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Stay classy.